What's up, guys? Houston here. Look, where do you go to get a business line of credit or a loan, equipment loan and stuff like that when you have a 560 credit score, but you have revenue coming in, but you don't have a whole lot of revenue? All right. And this is the bigger problem with a lot of small business owners. They don't have a whole lot of revenue coming in. Many of them make less than $100,000. And with a lot of lenders like Blue Vine and stuff like that, they want you to be making 100,000 plus. However, there's the platform that you actually should take a look at. And I'm going to give you like all the credit scores and all the type of loans that they actually offer. And it's called Lendio. So that way you will know exactly what it is that you actually need in order to get some financial help for your small business. Now, with the first loan that they offer, starting at about 560 credit score, is a business line of credit. Now, with the business line of credit, you have to be in business at least 6 months, okay? And you have to be making at least, just say, $4,200 a month, all right? Which is not a whole lot. What's that? You're making a little over $1,000 a week. So that's something that's doable. And you can also be like on, say that you're on Toro, or say that you are doing a DoorDash or Instacart. If you're producing that type of funding and stuff, Lendio may be a platform for you. Okay. Now, because say that you go to like a bank, a traditional bank, and you're trying to get a business line of credit, they want you to have a 680 plus credit score plus a high revenue, right? So with they have other lenders that offer capital for small businesses and stuff like that. So you definitely want to check them out. Now, the next loan that they offer, say that you want to buy a business. Say that you don't want to start over from scratch with a business. You want to actually just go right in and buy a business. So where would you go to even buy a business? You can go to buybiz.com. Say that you want to buy a food truck, or you want to buy a laundromat, or say that you want to buy somebody else's pressure washer business in your area and stuff like that. Well, with Lendio, they offer loans to actually help you buy a business. So the requirements for that, you have to have at least a 600 credit score. You have to be in business at least 6 months with your existing business. So you have to have revenue coming into your business, and you have to be making an average of maybe about $8K a month. Okay. And I know for some people, $8K a month over a year is $96,000. I know for some people, again, that may be a challenge. But at the same time, they have other loans on the platform, which we're going to talk about, so that you would have a full understanding to where I can possibly go to get some funding. Now, they also help you out with commercial real estate. So with commercial real estate, some of the best places you want to check out is City Feet. Okay, you have a City Feet, you have bidforassets.com. That's also a place where you can get commercial real estate as well. Very cheap at that. Now, in terms of what type of credit score you need to qualify for that type of loan, you need a 600 plus credit score, be in business at least 6 months, and the average revenue is monthly is about $800. Now, there's something else you also should consider other than this here platform. Like you have Dream Springs. Now with Dream Springs, you have to have at least a 600 to 620 credit score for that. Okay, so that's definitely a place that you may want to. And I would say it's a CDFI, Community Development Financial Institute. So they really help you. And for those of you that just need help finding business funding and stuff in your area, in your state or whatever, I do have a list and I have a database that I can go through. If you schedule a one-on-one consultation, then I can actually build something to your specific specifications when it comes to business funding, okay, that you can actually check out. Now, also with Lendio, they offer SBA loans. Now, with the SBA loans that they offer, you have 600 credit score. You have to be in business at least 2 years and $8,000 a month. Now, here's the thing about it. Some of you guys may not know, SBA do have an express loan. Now, with the express loan, it's a shorter amount of time, okay? Because with most of SBA loans, when you try to go to the bank, banks, it's too much red tape. And a lot of people don't want to go through all that red tape, especially with bank lenders and stuff like that. So I would tell you not to try to go into that. Go to the banks or whatever. SBA, they actually have a specific lender list, but the easiest SBA loan is the SBA Express loan, okay? Because you have less requirements in order to qualify for that loan. But if you're starting out as a startup, a DBA, or LLC, and you're starting up, I always tell people don't start with a loan unless it's actually necessary. Now, in terms of funding with traditional lenders, the best place to go after, best products to go after, I should say, is like starting with their credit cards, okay? That's very important so that you can start to build a relationship. Now, that being said, say that you're starting your business and you need equipment. You may be doing a heavy machine equipment operator type of business, or you like I said, you can be doing a food truck, and you need equipment and stuff for it. Well, Lendio offer equipment loans. Now, with the equipment loans for Lendio, you need at least a 650 credit score. You have to be in business at least 1 year. But the good thing about it, you only have to be making $4,200 a month. So you don't have a whole lot of criteria in order to get an equipment loan. Now, one of the things I want to tell you guys, if you have a structured business already and you've generated revenue, but the credit score isn't the best, then I would tell you, if you have somebody that's working with you in your business, or a loved one or a spouse that has established credit, you can add them on to your company and allow them to apply for funding for you also. All right, so just keep that in mind in terms of when you're trying to get funding. Now, also, Lendio offers startup business loans. Now, the interesting thing about with their startup business loan, you have to have a 680 credit score, be in business at least 6 months, and generating at least $6,000. Well, if you're going for a startup business loan and you already a 680 credit score, then I would definitely tell you they don't help you. Then I would look at the banks. Then I would look at American Express to see, can I get pre-qualified for American Express card, or I would look at GM Business Credit Card, okay, because it's a 509 or First National Bank 509 TransUnion for GM Business, and First National Bank of Omaha is Experian 509. Okay, some easier credit cards that you may be able to get qualified for, especially with a 680 credit score. That's when I would actually turn to the banks to get funding. Also, if you're in the 680 and higher, then you also may want to check out BHG, Business Health Group loans and stuff like that. They may be able to help you out with funding, even if you haven't been making any money in the business, but you have an established credit file. So BHG may be an option for you as well. All right. Now, let's talk about Lendio. They offer business term loans also. So you have to have at least a 680 credit score, 2 years in business, and generating at least $8,000 a month. Okay. Then, like I said, I told you about DreamSpring, but don't forget about PayPal. PayPal is definitely a place that many of you all should consider looking at to get funding. Even if you don't have a relationship with PayPal, but you've been in business at least 9 months, PayPal will give you a loan. Their loans go from $5,000 up to $250,000, and all you have to do is make at least $33,300 annually in order to qualify for a loan with PayPal, okay? And the reason I'm doing these lenders and stuff, so that way you don't have to worry about about an inquiry, a hard inquiry, okay? And the only time like you would get a hard inquiry with Lendio is once you actually accept the loan, okay? Once they have all the documentation about your business and stuff, it usually take, I would say, less than